You are all welcome to ask your questions.
Thank you so much for the beautiful word. Thank you.
Father, in your opinion, can you please tell that in the wake of COVID-19, what has been the biggest learning?
The biggest learning in COVID-19 was the amount of people those who were supporting each other. That was the biggest learning. There are many, as we know, students, we know that it was a very tough time for all of us. Many of our families were under tremendous tension. A lot of problems were faced by the family members.
ये
But at the
रिकॉर्ड हो
same
रहा है
time,
ना.
as I felt that
मैं
is
बोल रहा हूँ आप तो दिखा नहीं
learning
रहे,
for
आप
each
बोलोगे
one of
तो.
us is that how to help each other, especially the doctors and nurses, as I have witnessed and I have experienced from fathers, those who were admitted in the hospital. They were saying that the nurses and all, they were not getting not even 1 minute to sit. And also the doctors coming around, up and down, going around and treating the patients. And so it was all humanity that what matters. And so they were all helping each other. And also there were occasions when people were helping each other. There are some other, those who were not able to go to the hospital and all. So there were many NGOs, like non-government organizations and people, those who were going around and helping the people, those who were to get
भाई
admitted in the
कंसिस्टेंट
hospital
निकला था.
or to get a doctor or reach some food items to their families. And this was the greatest experience which great learning I had, that people still have that kind of humanity and sense of helping each other that is there. Whatever may be the difficulties, whatever may be the problems we face, but still that love for each other is there. That is the greatest learning I have during this COVID.
Father, my question, Father, my question is, we learners want to get back to the school, but the spell of online learning still continues. How long do we need to wait?
Uh, it is actually a question which I am not able to answer just now, but we hope that you all come back to the school as early as possible, because online learning, I know there are limitations, and when you are in offline in the school, in the campus, such a lovely atmosphere you will face, and you are more competent, you are more confidence in the offline campus, because you are able to play, you are able to participate in assembly, you are able to participate in different activities of the school, you are meeting each other, your friends are there, and you are talking each other, your conversation, your communication skills are improving. All things are learned in the campus, and mainly your confidence level will increase in the school campus. So slowly you are becoming more confident and then more competent. But then online classes, we are caught up in the class, in the room. We are always with the computer or in the mobile, and it's also a lot of applications you are learning is good also. Sometimes because of this pandemic, we are having at least there is an alternative for offline class, so we are learning that one. But at the same time, I feel maybe by August, or maybe by at least by October, the school campus will open. By that time, at least the students also may get the vaccine. The children also may get the vaccine, and vaccine will be circulated by that time. And then slowly, we may be able to open up the schools. Probably at least by middle school, 6 to 9 and above, middle school and primary school and KG section, we may not know. But that I feel very strongly that you will all come back at least end of September to the school. That's what I feel.
Father, and Father, my question is, do you think work-life balance has been reversed?
I did not get your question once again. Please repeat.
Father, my question is, do you think work-life balance has been reversed?
Reverse work life. No, it's not reverse actually. It is actually now more work is there. Those who are going to the office, they were working from home. They were working from home, and they were looking after the children. Those who are working from home, they have to look after the family as well, and also the preparing other things in the family, and plus their office work they have to do. It's not reversed, and their work is almost balanced only. But then a little bit relaxation is there. because they are not going to the office and then they are at home. They can spend more time on with the family members. That is one thing. Otherwise, when we are in the office and all, many they get there is no time for the family members, for the children, for wives and husbands and all. They may not have each time for each other. But now the condition has changed. Now they are able to give time for each other, and then the conditions are changing, and then working conditions also they are feeling comfortable. Maybe online means work at home, so they are feeling comfortable. But it also has got its own difficulty, because at certain times the office people have to go to the office, but then the threat is there still. The COVID has not come down, still there is the threat, and then people are finding it difficult. But at the same time, I don't think there is a big change in the working condition. It's all going on, whether it is offline or online. Work is going on. It is balanced, and more importantly, the people those who are able to work from home are able to give much more time than what they were giving when they were going to the office. That's what I feel.
Okay, thank you, Father.
Yes.
Father, is there a quote or a personal mission statement you live your life by?
Is there a
Is there a quote or a personal mission statement you live your life by?
yes, quote is there. That is from the Bible only. That is from when I became a priest onwards. That's a quote which I always say. I will lift up with my victorious right hand. I am there with you. I am your God. So that is the quote which always inspires me. That is my when I became a priest. That was the quote which is printed in my card also. It is in the book of Isaiah 43, and then I always cherish that sentence. I will lift up you with my victorious right hand, and I am your God, and I will be with you.
Thank you,
So
Father.
that is the book. Yes.
Due to pandemic, the schools across the globe closed their doors to slow down the spread of the disease, a decision that has impacted students worldwide. The unprecedented global shutdown has transformed active learning, impacted our recreation and socialization. How can students celebrate life staying indoors?
Students have to learn at the see. Now you have seen a beautiful assembly this morning with online assembly. I would like to congratulate the students those who participated, and also the teachers those who conducted the assembly today online. It was very vibrant and very beautiful assembly that you have conducted today. And even Sadar branch also they have conducted very online, beautiful online assembly. So when we have faced with such a difficult situations with access to no access to the school or no participation from offline participation because we are worried, then there is alternative is there. Always alternative is there, and then we are learning something new. And so today you have learned many things in the online applications, like attending in the classes in online and writing the examination, and you are becoming more smarter than the earlier generation, because the earlier generation they were not having any kind of access to mobiles or computers and things like that. We were not knowing only how to do, what to do, things like that when we were studying it. But then you are in a kind of era where you are completely more smarter than the previous generation. So online classes or the computer era or the mobile era has made you more smarter, and then you are becoming more vibrant in doing things. You are able to do what other people are not able to do. So you are much more expert in mobile applications and computer work than your parents. Parents may be able to do certain things, but then you are much more smarter than your parents now with the mobiles and all, because you are always using the mobile. One thing you have to keep in mind, that you should not be addicted to mobile. There should be some kind of time limit for your mobile usage. You should be always keeping for classes. Definitely you have to use computer and or mobile you have to use, but then definitely you should not be addicted to mobile games. Suppose on free time is there, you are watching TV and things like that. But if suppose you are addicted to this, and then you are not able to sleep, then it is a serious matter. So the screen timing of your mobile and computer should be monitored, and parents also have a great responsibility of watching it. So what I feel is that with this new applications, the COVID-19, children became very smart. And though they are not meeting each other, though the children are not meeting each other, the learning level has gone higher because they are able to manage, especially with regard to the ICT, with regard to computer and then with regard to mobiles and applications and things like that. You are much more interested. You are able to do much more better way than other people. So that's what I feel. You should always keep it in mind and not to be addicted to mobile or computer, but to keep a balance of life. So you can also try to help when the class is not there. You can try to help your mother, your father at home. Now you are in a family. You are making that family much more in a lighter way. You can just make a small garden in your place and different activities that you can do. You can participate in different online activities like fill up your form for online activities like learning music or anything, any instrumental, something like that you can do, and then that will be much more better way of doing things.
Thank you, Father.
Okay.
Okay, good afternoon, Father. This is Nitya Jain from Class 8. And my question is, what message would you like to give to the parents regarding the challenges of education?
Once again, please repeat.
What message would you like to give to the parents regarding the challenges of education?
Okay. My message to the parents today is that parents are also big collaborators with the teachers now. In the offline classes, the teachers were the concern, and teachers were the more primary communicators to the students. But now, when it became online, the parents also have got a great role to play, because we do not know what are the students doing when they are in the online platform. Some of the students, they put it on the mobile, and then they just join the class and then leave the classroom, and then they go for their own work. That is one thing. Second thing is, there are how much time the students are spending in the offline and online classes, but how much time they are spending with the mobile, how much time they are spending in the computer. All things are it should be monitored by the parents, because teachers are only giving the lectures, and then we cannot teachers are not able to control you. When you are in the offline classes, there are at least some strictness is there. Teachers are there. You are a little bit of teachers will control. Teachers have the control of the class. But now you are free. You are free. The students are free, and then you are at home, and you feel to do whatever you like to do. And so parents have a great role to play, not only in online classes, but then also to help you to study. Especially the smaller classes, parents have to spend some time when the teachers. I know this is a difficult task, but then the teachers are giving you some kind of instruction, some kind of classes you are giving, content is given. But then whether you are studying or not, that has to be checked by the parents. Whether you are writing, your writing has come down now, because in the classrooms you are writing well. Teachers are asking you to open the book and write, and then your speed is there, writing is there. But then now you take your own time. You take your own time, and then you don't bother much, and then you don't write. So then your writing skill come down. And so all these things are matters, and the parents have to a great responsibility of looking after the studies of online studies. And they have to be collaborators with the teachers and the school. That is what my message for the parents.
Thank you, Father.
Thank you, Niti.
Father, my question is, what would be the future of education post-COVID?
Post-COVID education, most probably it will be offline and online. It will be both. The students will be opted for offline. They can be opted for, because it will not be as smooth as before for at least a few more years. I feel then there will be classes for some of them will be attending classes offline, and some will be attending the online classes at home. So I think that will be a condition now. Slowly it will emerge, and then like in the new education policy will come, and then mostly the students will have to opt for, or the schools have to go for assignments and practical works and things like that. It may go, and students may learn like that only, most probably. That is my idea about post-COVID scenario. Though we like to have all the students back in the on the campus, but then it may not be as it may not be possible immediately. It may not be possible immediately. It may take time. maybe 50% of the students will be allowed to the classrooms, and then 50% will be attending the class at home. So the next day, the 50% will come and 50% will be attending the class at home. So like that, the classes may continue. That is, I feel that may be the only procedure they may adopt. That's what I feel. So post-COVID scenario is not that what we are no we are expecting. It may be a little more tougher than what we are just experiencing now.
Thank you, Father.
Yes.
Father, I would like to ask a question that what will a successful school year look and feel like at the end of the year?
A successful school only depend upon the commitment of the teachers and also the joyous atmosphere of the students. When we see that the students are joyous, happy, and then they are very eager to come back to the school, then we can say that the school is a successful school. And also it also depends upon the commitment of the teachers and their dedication for the children. And also the successful school, also we have different parameters for measuring the success of the school, whether it is academically good and whether it is culturally we are very well versed with cultural activities, and the sports we are giving importance, and the communication we are given importance, and the extracurricular activities that we are giving importance. All this matters. So everything come together, then it becomes a successful school. And also the infrastructure which we are providing. What are the things you are able to do in the school campus itself? You have got a playground. You have got other activities. You have got sufficient time. You have got the music room. You have got the art and culture room, art and craft room, and in a different way you are developing your own self. And that is what the criteria which will be measured by measuring for the successful school. More importantly, as I said in the beginning, if the school campus is a joyous campus, then the success rate is high. All the students should be happy, all the teachers should be happy, all parents should be happy with regard to school functioning. Then we can say that the school is a successful school, a fine school, a better school. That is what my idea is.
Thank you, Father.
Father, my
Yes, please
Father,
ask.
I have another question. Which education system is better, the past or present?
As we evolve, we have already heard that human beings are evolved from different centuries. We have evolved, and so education also evolving, and so we can't say that the previous education system was better and now it is not better. We can't say. It is also it is a balanced system that we are following. It was completely the education system we are not avoided also. Previously what we are doing, that also we are adopted now. Some certain things are there, and now we are evolving to some certain extent to a new mode of learning, because the generation is such. Now we have got a lot of new ideas, and then a new methods are there. So we are evolving slowly. Completely we are not denying the previous knowledge and the previous education system, but we are also learning new things and things like that. There is no comparison we can make. Previously there were people used to go to a guru and then sit there and learn so many things and then come back. That was the previous experience of. Then after that it became slowly education system changed, and then that guru and shishya, that relationship already changed. Now schools have come, and then all slowly that a syllabus is there, a kind of content now. But what I feel is previous knowledge, previous kind of experience was there. People were involved in education and they were actively participating. Now what I feel, the new education and what now I feel is that the students are only worried about the marks which they want to score. And parents also. If you are getting 90% and above 99% or 98%, students are happy, and then parents are happy. We are just studying for the sake of getting marks and then only for examination. What I feel is we must study for our life. Whatever you are learning, we must study for our life, It is not the marks that matters. Whether you are getting pass mark or you are not getting pass mark, you get something, some idea. You are learning something in the classroom. You are actively participating in different activities, and then you are getting confidence. Then that is education. I feel that is the biggest message I can give to you. Not the marks that it's not completely about 90% and above marks. It's not that. It is that you are becoming a better human being every day in the school. You are able to communicate well. You are able to have a dialogue with each other. You are able to work with each other, and then you are learning something activity you are learning, and you are able to perform well. These are things that matters. So that is what I feel about education.
Thank you, Father.
Thank you. Yes.
Father, my question is, what are your expectations from these students?
My expectation for you all, my dear students, is a high expectation, because our school is a new school, and you are the foundation of that school. And I want you all to excel in that school, and then make it a big grand name for that school. And when you come back to school, you are going to the new building. You are going to the new building, and every infrastructure we are providing, all facilities we will be providing. And it should be a wonderful school, and you are the foundations of that school. And I want you to excel in every field, whether it is in academics, whether it is in extracurricular activities or co-curricular activities, or any things that you are doing, whether quiz participation or singing competition or music or games or anything that you are participating, you must excel. And that is my wish, and that I pray every day to my Lord, that God may grant you these graces, that you may excel every day in your life. That's my prayer.
Thank you, Father.
Yes.
Father, I have another question for you, that what are your biggest concern regarding online teaching?
Biggest concern for online teaching is now, as such, now we are going to change our Google Meet classroom into another application where nobody will be able to enter into our classrooms. Sometimes we feel that some of you are sharing your link to some of your companions and there are intruders in the classrooms. So we don't want to have that kind of disturbance in the classroom. So that's why we have, for security purpose, we are going to change the application, and then we will be doing it very soon. So online classes, the apprehension is that if you are not listening to the teacher, if you are not carefully understanding the portion, then I am really worried. And students are not attending online classes because it is online class, I don't want to attend. Like that, a kind of mentality, if it is there, then it is a problem. Whether it is offline or online, students have to attend the class, because now online classes, you have only 4 periods or 3 periods in a day. You should spend some time, and you have to dedicate to that time. Okay, offline classes, you have in the 8 o'clock onwards, you are in the school till 2 o'clock, you have different periods, some 6 periods, 7 periods you have. But then online classes, you have only 3 periods or 4 periods, where you are able to, you should spend that much time very fruitfully, very creativity. So you should spend that much time. Okay, I will study this today, I have to spend my time, I don't want to miss this class. So that kind of an attitude you must develop, and then you have to go on online classes.
Thank you, Father.